All right, this is the spin room is totally empty except for a couple of people filing and my last two videos uploading. But there are two young journalists here who have been doing some yeoman work, and these are their parents. Now, tell me which one of these boys belongs to each one of you?
I'm Ryan Thompson's mom.
And that's Ryan Thompson.
Yeah.
And you are?
I am Eric Sugar's mom.
And that would be Eric. Now, you're both from New York, I understand? Now, have they been doing this long, basically becoming reporters on their own?
About 3 or 4 years.
Now, how did you react when they first said they wanted to do this and were going to try and do this type of thing? What did you think about it at the time?
Can you hire a driver? No. You can go first, Andrea.
I would say we were very supportive. Like, our first big project was we got press passes to the inauguration, and we were like, what? And that was like a really big trip and a really big ordeal, and that kind of was the beginning of the snowball in terms of what we've been doing in the last couple of years. But I look at it like if he has passion for something that's so great in the sense of a teachable moment, many moments actually, that I'm all for it.
Now, what kind of events have they covered so far? And have they all been within a driving radius at this point?
Pretty much. We've been to Washington a couple of times. We took a train. That was a fun trip. We were traveling around in the pouring rain. Ryan had to go and interview. He had a whole list of people and meetings that he had to take, and I didn't know. I've never been to Washington before, so he was basically guiding me. We've been to they've been to California to cover the Kids' Choice Awards,
Teen Choice Awards, and then he did March Madness.
So it's not just politics. They're doing general reporting.
Right.
Eric is the sports director, so he focuses. Excuse me, I'm the vice president of sales. Because they do go around and solicit after school. They solicit different local businesses to raise money for.
So basically, you have your site, you pay for your site, you sell ads to support it, and that's how you do it. That's my business model. I love it.
Oh, you have to pay for equipment. I mean, they're not paying for gas or anything yet, but they're definitely always trying to upgrade their equipment.
Are you shocked to see what they've accomplished so far? Has it reached the point where now you expect it?
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm still very impressed with what they want to do, what their dreams are, what their plans are.
Now, have they built up a network? A lot of this stuff really comes from networking, getting to know people and getting the names. Is it strange to you sometimes when you see that your sons know people in sports, know people in politics, they are now recognized? I know for myself it would really be strange in my head to think that, oh yeah, my son knows this person, my son knows that person.
It is. It's pretty fascinating, and I mean, as far as the sports goes, that's really just getting started. But they covered the Red Bulls this season, and we've been to a couple of their games, and it was incredible to be in this big stadium, and Eric and Ryan just kind of walk in and they get seated right in the front, they get hooked up, they get to do their stand-ups on the stadium before the players even come out, and they're the last ones to leave every single game.
How does the rest of the press react to them?
Telemundo actually interviewed Eric. They couldn't believe, they wanted to know who he was, so they interviewed him, and him not knowing what Channel 47 was, came home and said, well, I was interviewed by a Spanish network. And I said, well, what network was it? He goes, oh, nobody, just Channel 47. Wow, Eric, that's Telemundo, that's the biggest Spanish network. Second largest.
Well, you must be very impressed and very proud. My congratulations to both of you for doing a good job raising a couple of boys.
Thank you.
Thank you.